Dejounte Murray, ladies and gentlemen. And let me first give some credit to some of the people that I have a close relationship with that put me up on game on this story. So, my dog, I actually had extended conversations. I talk to him on a regular basis, and he's a really, really good guy. I was introduced to him by way of Kevin Samuels, and that is my guy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with an episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, O'Shea Duke Jackson is exactly how he is online. That's exactly how he is when he talks to you in regular life. That's my guy. I appreciate him. And more importantly, I also appreciate Kevin Samuels for all of the introductions and the opportunities that I had in order to build with him and do some of the greatest things that I've done within the last few years of my life, right? But O'Shea kind of put me up on this, right? And he said, Ton, have you seen Dejounte Murray? I said, you talking about Dejounte Murray that I was watching play for the Hawks and used to play for the Spurs? Budding NBA superstar, absolutely can shoot the lights out and looked like he was really, really focused on the NBA court. I said, what about him? I was sitting courtside and I was watching him play just a little while ago, probably the last couple of weeks, right? And he said, yeah, but did you see what he did? And I said, exactly what did he do? He said, yo, he got an Instagram model pregnant, fam. I said, oh, no. Oh, no, not another one bites the dust. Did y'all not watch the interview that I had with Brittany Renner on my other channel that broke down and she talked about all of the things that was going on with PJ Washington in detail? If you have not already, go and watch it on the Anton Daniels channel before I move it over into Don't Do Coke in the Bathroom, because it's going to be archived there. Did y'all not watch that where Brittany Renner was sitting on my couch and we had that interview and we talked one-on-one? You need to go and watch that, right? Another one bites the dust. Okay, so before I give my thoughts, and again, I am going to be reading super chats throughout the show today. Before I give my thoughts, let me go ahead and give you the details, because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm out of the loop with some of these guys that be in the news, doing what it is that they do on a regular basis, because I'm just not checking for some of these IG models. The overwhelming majority, listen, I'm really not checking for any. I don't think that I follow one IG model online. But I said, okay, all right, let me mine it out. Let me pull up what it is that I was able to find just really quickly, because I want to better understand exactly what was going on, right? And so I went through and I said, okay, let me find out who this chick is, what she looks like, what's happening, and why this man is so smitten. Why he's so smitten by a chick on Instagram, right? So we're going to move that over there. And this is her. So on first glance, and, I don't necessarily really care to attack anybody in a negative sense or anything like that, but I'm just going to observe it, and then I'm just going to call it out how I see it, right? So on first glance, what I see is a young man that has his whole life ahead of him, right? He's going to be at the forefront of a movement for the new NBA stars, and he's going to make a lot of money. I mean, barring anything crazy or some unforeseen injury, I mean, even with an injury now in the NBA, considering what happened with Paul George and how he was able to recover from it, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that he understands that his worth is probably somewhere north of at least 300. Listen to this number, y'all. Somewhere north of at least $300 million. Listen, inflation is crazy and these dudes is making an insane amount of money nowadays. But I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that this man at some point in his career will probably make north of $300 million. Maybe more, right? This man is going to make north. I mean, good grief. His kids should never need or want for anything ever in life. But then you have to ask the question, well, who was his baby mama, right? So many red flags here. First of all, I personally, and this is just my opinion, I don't want to be married or aligning and having a child out of wedlock. I don't want to have a kid out of wedlock, number one. Number two is no way in the world I'm ever having a kid with an IG model. I don't want to even be associated with anybody in a sexual way that considers themselves an IG model. But that's not even a caveat here, guys. Here's the biggest thing. I really, really think that the biggest red flag in this entire situation is that allegedly or apparently, according to what's communicated to me, is that this young woman, and I don't believe in shaming, but this young woman already is somebody else's baby mama. But it gets worse. We didn't even put the cherry on top yet. She was already a baby mama. So think about this. We advocate for guys, and maybe Boyce Watkins is this mentor, right? Because Boyce Watkins, and I'm not throwing a shot at Boyce Watkins, right? We doing something new in the new year. I'm not throwing a shot at him. I'm just acknowledging the fact that Boyce Watkins are one of the ones that advocated for men to pick up the pieces in the community and make sure that they are aligning themselves with women that already have children. Now, I'm not a person that advocates for that, right? I believe, and again, I believe that credit goes to these dudes that decide to want to pick up pieces in the community and take care of another man's child. I'm not built for it. I would never, in good conscience, advise for a man to go and take care of another man's child. However, I got to acknowledge that y'all are the biggest, most courageous dudes that I've ever seen in my life. Here's the caveat, though. Not only did he go and get pregnant out of wedlock, a chick, taking care of her, flying her out on private jets, jumping up on her Instagram, so on and so forth. Not only did he get pregnant a chick that likes to wear butterfly eyelashes and be in the spotlight. Again, and just because you might have money and you famous, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're smart or you make the right decisions, right? Not only did he do that, but he made his new baby mama a rapper's old baby mama. Oh, beat me over the head. His new baby mama is another rapper's old baby mama that he's allegedly going back and forth and having spats about with. Come on, man. NBA Youngboy? So you telling me she went, and again, this is what was communicated to me. She went, spread her legs, spread eagle for a rapper who has a whole lot of other baby mamas. Now remember this, y'all. When these women, especially in the industry, and I can't understand for the life of me, why do rappers and entertainers and famous people all pass around the same women, have children with the same women, get diseases by the same women, and then get posted on Instagram with the same women that every other entertainer and rapper that got in the industry? And there's so many other women that's out on the street that's better than them, not as known as them, has probably a better family system that they were raised in. Why do they all have to be with the same women? I'm about to start reading the super chats throughout the show. I appreciate y'all. I don't understand it. And why are you busting them down without a rubber? And you getting them pregnant, which means that you're going to be tied to them for the rest of your life. You did not take the Anton anti-simping class. You did not take the Anton anti-simping class. At all. You didn't take it. You didn't take the crash course. The more I get to know a lot of these famous people, the less I understand, and the more I realize that they just live in a world that's just quite possibly the most absurd thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. The more visibility that I get, the more connected I get with certain people. And I don't know him and I don't know her, but I have my own little circles that I run in and then I get connected with certain people. The less I want to be involved in these industries and then around certain people, because it's not conducive for what it is that I've been taught and shown how it is that a man is supposed to carry himself when it comes to relationships and character. I don't want to be involved. But let's deep dive into it, right? Oh my God. The model, and what makes a woman a model? You used to have a Victoria's Secret contract, something else that you could substantiate that this person is actually a model. What? So anybody can just go on Instagram, take their clothes off, and they're an Instagram model? Okay, cool. Dejounte Murray and model Jania Meshell are expecting a baby girl. Meshell announced the exciting news with a stunning maternity photo on Tuesday. We're patiently waiting for our little princess, Murray. The soon-to-be mom captioned in black and white photo of herself caressing her growing baby bump. She went on to share that they're expecting their daughter on April 2023, and then they got to be born during my month, right? The social media announcement perfectly coincided with the pair's gender reveal event, which Meshell shared footage of on Instagram. Now, I know that women that look pregnant look a little bit more bloated as far as in other parts of their body or whatever, so on and so forth, right? Often at times, you still can't hide BBLs or work that's done to the body and things like that. So I can't say or confirm at all that this was apparently the gender reveal event. Why is she walking like a penguin? Why is she walking like a? Why do women walk like penguins? With their feet that's turned inward like this? Congratulations. At the fun-filled event, Murray seemed to be in good spirits as he rocked a custom daddy t-shirt and jointly popped a gender balloon that rained pink confetti. Let me go to her Instagram really quickly and see what the word is out here in these streets. Is this her? Hold on. And she got a blue check mark. Okay. So this is her. Apparently, she already got a kid by NBA Youngboy, who already has a whole lot of kids. As you can see, I don't rock her, or I haven't read her story. And she's booking. Book her today. Date night. Cool. Yeah. Now, look, again, I don't know, but I want you guys to assess this for me. When you become a public figure, you then become full game to even, to be able to have this conversation. Is this the Miami special or no? Just curious. Honestly, is this the Miami special or no? Why do these chicks, when they go out here, and they allegedly, because it looks, I'm not saying that it is, but I'm saying that it very much looks like it. Why do when they get these first of all, why are y'all talking and getting pregnant these women that don't mind showing the whole world all of their assets? I don't understand y'all. Why are y'all chasing these chicks and then posting them and then making sure that y'all know that these are the chicks that y'all having sex with and that y'all rocking with? A. B. Why do all of these chicks go into the doctor when they go in to get their BBL and say, hey, I want to look like an ant? Why do they all look like ants? Listen, when I'm down in Miami, and I'm seeing this more and more. Now, there is some gorgeous people down there, some phenomenal looking women that just look, maybe they do got some surgery, but they didn't go all the way, say, I want the ant body. I want to look like the old Kardashians, right? Why do you all have to look like ants? Overwhelming majority of the women that's down there look like this. They look like this. Seriously. They got the eyelashes. They got a ton of hair. And then they take the ant. They go in the doctor and they say, I want the ant special. They all look the same, man. All of these chicks look the exact same, fam. They over revealing. They have no class about them. They look like they cockeyed, and I don't know where they get that cockeyed look from. Why do a lot of these chicks look cockeyed? Look at their eyes. Why are their eyes like that? Honestly. And I don't know her. I've never heard of her before or whatever. Shout out to my dog, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Why are they eyes? Why do they eyes look like they cross-eyed when they turn them or something like that? They got these crazy eyelashes, tattoos all down their body. They butts look like they ants. And then they had a baby hairs, bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. And then all you need in order to get the Hood Rat special is to get, to get the rapper Hood Rat starter pack special is to make sure that you can get a rapper to try to get you pregnant. Or if you're lucky like her, you will get a rapper and an NBA player. You'll level up. And you'll get more clout because more women will follow you. And then they'll say, yeah, sis, you doing it. And then you confirm what it is that Amber Rose was saying to Murder Mook on the Drink Champs podcast when she was saying they shouldn't shame women. Which is why our families are in disarray, because then your kids who have access, unlimited access to see all of this nonsense, will then be the ones that follow in the footsteps of all of these same people looking to be Instagram models.